to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow, 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 slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Hey guys, VG Hunting for Twisted Gaming again with another build video, this time with the STAM Nightblade. We've gone up for a change here. I've been putting up a lot of Magicka builds, and I'm going to go for the Stamina build, and the STAM Nightblade is one of the funniest, and I believe it's one of the most used Stamina builds in BGs at the moment, as it is so effective. As people might know, I'm not the best STAM Nightblade out there, very far from it, but I am an enthusiast and I do really enjoy this class. Okay, this is not a full AIDS build. If you want a full AIDS build, then this is not the one you want to be watching. This is just for people that enjoy the STAM Nightblade and don't want to get hate mail basically saying they are full AIDS, no skill cap and all that good stuff. Okay, this is fun, still usable, still hits like a truck, survivability awesome, and so are the resource management. Okay, let's go straight into it then. Start off with the gear. Okay, I am using a Maelstrom Mull, not sharpened. Yes, I know, I'm a noob, I'm using Nernhound. I have run VMA 1,000,000 times, okay, but still yet to have my sharpened 2H, but to be honest with you, I'm finding the Nernhound still viable and it's still working, and I'm still having no dramas killing people. So yeah, it's not that bad. But obviously, if you have a sharpened one, whack that bad lad on, and there you go, you're pumping out even more damage. Okay, you can run a poison on this bar, but I'm not a big poison fan, so I don't. But yeah, you can run a poison on this bar to pump out even more damage. Okay, so our 5 pieces: Eternal Hunt. Running Eternal Hunt bow with the weapon enchantment. So as I always start with a heavy attack poison injection. This will prop the weapon enchantment. By the time I've got in there, it's prop my weapon damage and I'm hitting to my full extent. Okay, this is defending. Just give me them a little bit more resistances when I'm trying to get away and people are trying to nuke me down. Okay, my monster set is Celine's. This is awesome monster set, to be honest. For me, it's a must-have. It's hitting like a truck. It's consistently proccing, and for me, there's no other monster set that's keeping up with Celine's at the moment, especially in no CP. I think it's phenomenal and it's a must-have, to be honest. Okay, I have tried to push out as much impen as I can, because I'm finding myself, because I am in all medium armor, so I am finding myself a little bit squishy. So I went for the all impen. Just give me that a little bit more survivability. Okay, so we've got an Eternal Hunt on the body. Celine's again. Eternal Hunt. Okay, as you can see there, I have 5-piece Eternal Hunt on the body, so you don't have to run an Eternal Hunt bow. Just any bow, but that's the only bow I've got defending, so that's the one I use. Okay, so the jewellery, we're using agility, 3-piece agility, all weapon damage. You can change it out for recovery if you want, but I'm finding with the food I'm using, well, the drink, I'm not needing it, to be honest. I don't really need it. I just go out for the all-out damage. Okay, so that's the gear, so let's go for the skills. Skills then, we're using Relentless Focus. This gives us a little bit more stam regen, allows us to hit a little bit harder. Shuffle. I'm finding this, obviously, this is our dodge chance, really OP dodge chance. It is very expensive, you don't want to be overcasting this. especially in no CP, because this will hurt your resources a lot. And we got Vigor, which is our heal over time, Shadowy Skies, which is our cloak, okay, and then we've got our Poison Injection, which is our initial start of our burst, and also the little dot over time. The back bar ultimate then, Soul Tether. To be honest with you, you will probably never use this, but this is for the oh shit moment. You're surrounded by, like, you know, 2-3 people beating down on you. You've got this up, you pop this, stun them, just get out of there. You're not using this to use damage and all sorts. You basically just get it out there, allowing you to get out of the way, basically. Okay, front bar, we go for surprise attack. This is bread and butter DPS. This is what you'll be weaving with your light and heavy attacks. Mass Hysteria, which is our fear. As you might have noticed in my previous videos, I've stated that this is probably one of the strongest CCs in the game, and one of the most broken ones to try and CC break out of, and that's not changed, so this is a must have. Rally, which is our sort of burst heal. A lot of people don't understand how this heal works. Basically, the longer you leave it, bear in mind the duration is 33 seconds, the longer you leave it towards the 30 seconds, the better the heal. So if you buff up at the beginning of a fight with Rally, okay, and you leave it 20 odd seconds, you're going to get a nice juicy heal. Now if you Rally and then a second later pop Rally again, you're going to get not very much from it. So just bear in mind, with this heal, just leave it as long as possible and then pop it again to get the most out of the heal. Because I see a lot of people complaining about the heal from this, but they're actually using it incorrectly. Moving on, Ambush, this is our gap closer. For me, it's better than having Crit Rush or whatever on, especially as a Nightblade, especially as it empowers your next move. Moving on, our Execute is Killer's Blade. Okay, I find this a little bit more reliable than Reverse Slice, even though Reverse Slice is doing more damage and does hit like a truck. I find this one's not hitting far behind, and it gives us that little bit of a heal as well. You're doing that 1v2, you manage to get one down, get this down, gives you that little bit of a heal, and it allows you to carry on being on the offensive on the second guy. So I do like this, and I find it a little bit more reliable. Okay, and obviously one of the best ultimates in the game, in Cap. Okay, this is a must-have personally for me. It's always up, you've always got it. It's 70 ultimate, hits like a truck, it's a CC, and it also debuffs the healing, so it's literally awesome, and you will always have this. It pretty much, once you've jumped in, done your burst, done an in cap, roll back out, took a potion, jumps, and then give it a couple of seconds, it's up again, and you're ready to go again. You're literally living the dream with this ultimate. Okay, so that's the skills. Okay, I'm not going to go through CP because I only play no CP campaigns, so it's pretty irrelevant, to be honest. I use these tripods when I can get that. I use tripods, okay, which gives me health, magic hit and stamina. I find this useful because it allows me to cloak a little bit more, and it also gives you that little bit of health as well. So if you find yourself you're in execute range, you pop one of these, pulls you a little bit further out of execute range, get your heal off, and there you go, you're back up to full health and you're living the dream. So I find these a must-have, to be honest, especially for BGs. Having them them 3 resources being looked after by this one pot is pretty OP. I love it, to be honest. Okay, the food I'm using is, I've actually run out of it at the moment, is the max stam and stam recovery and max health food. I'd say that was a must on this. It gives us about 2.6 recovery, which is just right, and we have about 3.7 fully buffed weapon damage, so the stats are pretty good, and we got 35k max stam. So personally, I find this setup really good for me. All round good stats, good damage, good survivability, and you shouldn't get too much hate mail off this. It's not full AIDS like some of the other builds with Viper and Red Mountain and people just going full AIDS. It is still viable, still usable, I want to promote this sort of build instead of everyone running these big proc setting age builds. But here we go, that's just how this meta is at the moment. Okay guys, thanks for watching VG Hunty again for Twisted Gaming. Please subscribe, there will be more build videos. Thanks for watching.